Hey there, so ready to dive into something amazing content? So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do step by step, set up your first very Google Ads campaign from scratch. But we are doing it a creative way, as a creative person. So you won't wanna miss out this. So make sure to stick around till the end because I got some mind-blowing tips for you right now to share for free, of course. And hey, if you know someone who could really benefit from this, why not share with this video with them? So spread the information and the love for free. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button here, and you're never gonna miss out any other awesome adventures together. So let's get started. So you're a creative person and artist, right? Make you happier places creating. So that's your zone of genius. But let's be real, what happens when you're spending more time worrying about where the next client is coming from that you're actually creating? So you probably poured your heart and soul into social media, posting and best work, trying to please algorithm goods, but you feel like you're shouting into a void, hoping the right person happen to scroll by at exactly right time. So what if I told you there was a better way to reach out them? The system, even a way to have higher quality clients, like people who are right now actively searching for your exact creative skills, come directly to you. So in this video, I'm gonna show you, as I mentioned, step by step how to set up your very first Google Ads campaign from scratch. But we are going to do it in a creative way. So we are going to build it to focus on what you already have, an incredible work, and I promise we'll do it without any of this confusing marketing jargon that makes your eyes glaze over. So this is about turning your art into a client management. Before we get into nuts and bolts, you have to understand this massive concept makes Google Ads so powerful for people like us. So it's a difference between intent-based marketing and interruption-based marketing. So think about it like when you post on Instagram or TikTok, Facebook, and you are interrupting someone's feed, right? They are scrolling through photos of their concerts, new puppy, their friends, vacation, and any kind of thing that just pop up from their grid, and you are trying to grab their attention, right, away from something else that just interrupting them. So the Google Ads is a total opposite way. So it's intent, your ad only show up when someone has already raised their own hand and they type into Google like, I'm looking for a custom pet portrait artist, or I need a logo designer for my new coffee shop. They are already looking for a solution. That's the main thing. You aren't just interrupting their day, they are solving their problem at their very moment. They are asking for help. This is the key. So this is why Google Ads can help feel like the cheat codes for finding clients who are actually ready to hire you. So you are not looking for them, they are looking for you, and you just need to show up. Okay, so before you spend a single dollar, there are two fundamental pieces you absolutely must have. So think of like this: preparing your canvas before you paint. So if you skip this, the whole thing will be a mess. So first, you need to have a crystal clear service or product. Like I do art isn't going to cut. So you have to give a more specific description, like a minimalist wedding invitation design. Like I'm doing a handcrafted one at dining tables or so on. So the more specific you are, the easier it is to find the right people, and the more your ads will click to them. So the second thing, you need a functional website or an online portfolio built up already. So this is your digital studio, your gallery. When someone clicks your ad, they need to land somewhere that instantly screams you are in the right place at the right moment. Your website has to do three things, and it has to do them well. So showcase your absolute best work, clearly explain what you do, and have the simple way for them to contact you or buy something. The ad job is just to get them to the front door. So your website's job is to welcome them and close the deal. If your site is confusing, you are just lighting a money on fire, basically. So, alright, let's get into the fun part. We are going to build a campaign together from scratch. At the step, we'll translate the marketing term into a creative decision. So the first step you have to do is create your account and your campaign, basically just set it up. and I will show you how to do this. So first, head over to ads.google.com and create your account. Now, listen up, Google will try not your smart campaign. So I want you to look for the option to switch to expert mode or just create a campaign without goals guidance. So don't let the scare you. So expert mode is just means you are in a control, not Google. So now you just create a new campaign and Google will ask your goal. For most of us, the goal is leads. To think of this as your, ad job description. Its only purpose is to get a potential client just hit you up. So the next thing you wanna do, we will pick up a campaign type. We are going to start with the most fundamental one, just a search campaign. And this just means your ads are text-based and show up on the Google search results page, simple. So the next step, you all have to do is just set up a location, language, and your money and your keywords. This is the main thing you have to do. So the time to set your location and your language. Are you using local things or are you doing an international thing or are you a digital illustrator who can work with anyone English speaking world? Like get specific. Like there is no point paying for clicks from people you can't even work with. Like you have to set up a language first. So next thing, the keyword. This is the heart of your campaign, but don't let it freak you out. So it's just about thinking your like goal ideas or ideal clients. What words would they actually type into Google if they are looking for you? So, avoid super broad, expensive keywords like photographer or designer. You will just get lost and instead focus on what the marketing pros call long tail keywords. So basically more specific multi-word phrases. So this is where you have the massive advantage. Ad copy is just a storytelling with a character limit. So in search ad, you get a few headlines and a description and Google AI then mixes them, matches them to find the winning compos. And your job is to, just feed the machine amazing ingredients and it will give you the best results you already have. So how about the headlines? So you will write a bunch of these. Your goal is to be clear and focus on what makes yours special. And the good headline, like some like award-winning logo design. So the better headline and hand-drawn logos for brands is also can work. For the best headline, like a bespoke logos that tell your stories. So how about the description? Here you get more room. Talk about the unique process, your materials, and the feeling your work evolves. So, like example from the scratch to final design, we will create logo that truly one of a kind, perfect for artists, people, or small businesses, or even bands. So, and please remember to include strong call to action. Don't just describe what you do, tell them what to do next. Like get a free quote, build a portfolio, or book a discovery call. Just get the conversation going. So the budget section is where everyone gets nervous. Just reframe this right now. You are not spending the money. You are investing a small controlled amount to test in an idea. You can start with a tiny daily budget like $5 or $10 a day. You are completely controlled here. And Google will ask for a bidding strategy. This is get complicated fast, but you first campaign, you choose something like a maximize clicks or this Google to get you as much as traffic as you can for your budget. So the goal is for the first couple of weeks is just get started this data and Google Ads. Are people searching for these keywords? Exactly right. Like are they clicking your ad? You have to find it out. So think of like buying a new type of paint. You don't want to buy out the whole store. You buy one or two tubes to see if you even like that. So your initial budget is just for experimenting. So far, we only talk about the text ads, but in Google Speak, creative also means your visual images and your videos, right? When you get a little more advanced and try other campaigns, these can become everything. So Google system is here to take that all assets. You give the headlines, description, high quality images, short video clips, and assemble perfect ads for every single person. And this job isn't to make one perfect anymore. So it's to create a versatile toolkit and beautiful on brand pieces that the machine make goes and make it viral. So research shows that the quality of your creative asset drives almost half of the campaign sales impact. So when you're ready and use stunning high resolution photos of your work, show your product in a real life setting, and you can use lifestyle images that tell a story, and your visual are what will really makes your ads sing. So, and that's the foundation. You just build a system, capture clients who are literally out there looking for you. But launching the campaign is just the start. So the real magic happens when you look at data, see what's working, and just start tweaking around it. So if you want to go deeper, I got a follow-up video, just coming next week, and how to actually read the Google Ads and the results and make your first profitable changes. So we're gonna cover what to do after you just set up the campaign. And diving into a platform like Google Ads can feel super overwhelming. I get it. So especially when you're rather be in your studio or just workplace. But if you're referring a creative process, a process of testing messages, telling stories, and connecting with your audience, and all it gets you, it just becomes another tool in your toolkit. So you don't need a massive budget anymore. You don't need to be a marketing genius or just have a massive team. You just need to start with a clear goal and think like a client, communicate what makes you and your work so special and outstanding from the crowd. So now get those clients. And meantime, if you find this video helpful, share it with a friend or a family member who can learn from this, and watch this video. So see you next time.